I'm standing amidst the ruins of a really old house. All concrete block construction. None of the windows exist anymore. Here you see what used to be the old bathroom. The sink completely filled with leaves. The floor is all dirt and leaves. There are literally trees growing inside. There's no ceiling whatsoever, so just the concrete walls remain. I had no idea this little building existed. I have no idea how long it's been unoccupied. You can see here, this used to be the kitchen. It's an old refrigerator and stove. But wow, this is just completely gone. This is at the side of a dirt road. Let me see. This is a fairly new dirt roadway that's been cut through some undeveloped land, although it will probably be developed soon. But this dirt road heads to the north, and that hits what is the Sagahatchee-Annaloo branch east of East University, behind the south of the golf course. And it leads to the east, it leads to the airport, which is where I'm walking. I'd walked there in Labor Day of this year. There's a video up on my website about that. How they had closed off that road running north of the airport. And they were going to be filling in that road with just a bunch of dirt. For some FAA regulations on the airport, they needed to extend the buffer north of the runway or something like that. Anyway, so this dirt pathway, dirt road, leads to an area near Duck Sanford Park to the south of me, where there used to be a water tower. The water tower was decommissioned years ago, and they've literally been hauling dirt from the high point, the high hill where the water tower used to be. They've been trucking dirt over towards the airport, and I assume they cut this roadway, this dirt roadway through here, so they didn't have to run dump trucks along East University over and over. This bypasses a lot of that through these woods, which have been undeveloped. I don't know who owns this wood. The city, of course, owned the land near the water tower, but I don't know what's going to happen with this land or who owns it and so forth. But anyway, along this roadway is this old building, which was back in the woods. Now is plainly evident from this dirt road, this new dirt road, but who knows how old this thing is. You know, 50 years old or something. And who knows the last time someone actually lived in it. But see, there's on the wall here, that's an old power company outlet where the power company would have run cables to the house. And again, there were modern conveniences in the house, but they're all decades old now and completely dilapidated. But you can see these trees growing next to it, just completely big old trees. They're just cracking the walls. So, you know, this thing has been unoccupied for decades. Anyway, pretty neat find. I'm going to head towards the airport to see what's become of that road, which I documented in a previous video that had just been closed down at Labor Day so they could start filling it in. I'm going to see if how much of that work they've done, and to see if that area is still traversable by foot. It's certainly blocked off to cars, but I don't know if I'll be able to walk north of the airport on foot anymore, or if it's completely fenced off. So we will see.